Hello, everybody, and welcome to another fun Genichiro stream. Yay! So let's see, so far, we have Jack here. Yay! And Red is here. Yay! Yeah, our power was blinking earlier. The lights dimmed a few times. We never fully lost power. Like, I was literally working on setting up stuff for stream, and my computer didn't hiccup at any point, which is pleasantly surprising, actually. And weird that everything else flickered, though. So, yeah, that's a thing. It hasn't happened in a while. I hope that, it continues to not do that for a while, but I'd rather just put that pin there just in case than, you know, not have it there and all of a sudden just disappear. Everyone's like, what happened? Where'd she go? Oh, it knows! And also so that people don't worry. Anyway, you might notice that there's something that's kind of alluded to in the stream title as to what I was working on and what I added. So, for those of you who have a crap ton of channel points and don't have anything convenient to do with them, there's a set of... I just realized I forgot that I didn't completely fix those redeems. Let me fix this while I'm talking about them. Enjoy channel points. There we go. They're supposed to change the new redeems are supposed to toggle the model for 5 minutes. It currently only toggles it for 30 seconds because I was testing everything to make sure that there were no head bumping. Thankfully, that is a quick fix. And change that one. And change that one. I'm glad I realized that before somebody tried to redeem one, otherwise that would have been a little awkward. And change that one. Okay, all fixed. Thankfully that was easy enough to fix. But yes, I ended up setting up some new toggles for those of you who have extra channel points that you need to burn on something. There's 4 options right now. So, if you notice the shiny new redeems, would you believe me that would you believe if I told you that I had to rename one of them because Twitch didn't like the original name? Would you be surprised of what name was allowed and what name wasn't? Oh, I'll get to that one in a moment. But there's old mode, the old mode toggle, which, in case you missed the model I was using before, I got this one from Petra. Well, you can relive the times of me having that model with that redeem. There's Momiji mode. I literally have a Life 2D model. It's just Momiji from Toho Project. Seeing as Momiji directly inspired many of the design and outfit cues of this model, it only seemed appropriate to have that as a toggle. The third option is Omori mode. You've probably seen a handful of streamers use the Omori model. That Omori mode will be the version of the Omori model that I adjusted for fitting to be Genichiro-like. And The last one is the sexy toggle, and that is we'll pull up the Twin Tails model, which, god dang, that model is really, really nice. If you need if you want a live 2D model, and you don't have the money for a fully customized one, but you still want one that you can generally customize, that model is really good. Which makes sense. It was made by the same person that made some models from Iron Mouse, so of course that model is really good. I got it because I wanted to play around with it and mayhaps gift it to Cinnamon Roll at some point if I can convince her to get into streaming again. So I thought she might appreciate it. I wanted to play around with it to see if I could get it, see if there was toggles that would be appropriate to her sensibilities, and I was like, well, while I'm at it, I might as well get it for myself too, and use it as a fun little toggle. A fun story. I aimed at sexy mode. I originally wanted to name it bimbo mode, but apparently you can't name things bimbo mode in Twitch. Twitch doesn't like that. Apparently that's not allowed, but sexy mode is perfectly fine. I don't get that. I'm guessing there's probably some crazy negative connotations with bimbo in particular that doesn't, but sexy that doesn't exist with sexy. I don't know. I didn't write to the Twitch algorithm. I just merely deal with it. So, sorry, I still coughing a little bit. If I have a particularly bad coughing fit, I'll mute my mic. But in theory, the worst coughing fits I had are gone. Also, hi, Mindstorm. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I get why they are cautious about certain things, but it just seems like they like to go after YouTubers in particular. But it's all good. But so those toggles exist. I will say by default they're set to position me in position the model where I do gaming. Reason for that being that depending on what game I'm playing, I can't just readily change the position toggle of the model. But if I'm doing just chatting, I can much more easily do that. So if anybody redeems those during a chatters segment, don't be surprised if the model just suddenly appears in the corner. Also, I made sure that the redeems they won't overlap or conflict with each other. So like, if somebody redeems sexy mode, but then somebody goes and redeems Amori mode before sexy mode is finished, sexy mode will finish first, and then it'll do Amori mode. So, in theory, if there were enough of you with enough channel points, you could theoretically keep me into the different models through the whole stream if you really wanted to. I don't know why y'all would do that, but it's a fun little thing I decided to just add in. Just because it's like, I haven't added any channel point redeems in a while, and there's one more that I'm thinking of adding that I will be adding at some point. Actually, you know what? I'll add it now. It's actually quite painless to add stuff on the fly. This is a fun little thing I've been wanting to do for a minute, and And done. Oh my. Yeah, I noticed. So apparently it flags it as misogyny. So I guess that's probably why I can't name something bimbo mode. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Mindstorm. Also, I just added in a new vocal redeem for funsies. So, the channel points version of Only Wands will be for 5 minutes, and now the wheel spin version will be 15 minutes. Which means whenever Spoosie shows up, I have to do Only Wands mode for 15 minutes now, rather than just 5 minutes. So, someone just got a triple of what she thought she was gonna get. Which could be hilarious. Whenever she shows up and asks me to finally do it. Which, Spoosie, if you're listening, I can do it now. That's gonna be hilarious. So yeah, new redeems just dropped, guys. Please have fun with it. Oh, Spoosie wants to save it for her birthday? I can do that. I mean, it was her wheel spin. I mean, whenever she wants me to do it, I'll do it. That's the beauty of spinning the wheel and getting the prize. Like you don't have to get the prize right away unless you want it. Right away. After all, it's all supposed to be about fun. Also, there's a couple of you who are dangerously close to getting another spin. Well, you all managed to keep me in denial mode. Wait, isn't it already 17th over where she is, though? Oh, wait. I didn't read process your message correctly. AKA tomorrow / now for her. I didn't process that last part correctly. My brain is magical sometimes. My brain is a machine that turns coherent thought into word salad. Tasty. Magic brain. Just add dysfunction. Hey! Ooh, shiny. Where? Shiny? 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 Bang! 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 I mean, what was I on about? Don't worry about it. Not important. So yeah, sometimes the brain don't work. Hi, Archangel. How are you? So, feel free to use the new toggles to y'all's extent and fun. I hope at least somebody uses one or two of them, at least a couple times. I mean, obviously the Bobiji model and the old model didn't involve any special customizations or anything, but I did spend time making the Mori model and the sexy model look good. So, and Nightwing has ideas for things that I could add that are reasonable requests. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Archangel. Jeez. At least it's something that it's a condition that's known how to deal with it. But oh my goodness, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, aside from the obvious unfortunate condition, are you doing all right otherwise? You dealing with it the best you can? Hey, can you come to my house? I could use some extra maple syrup, and I figure I could just crack you open and replenish my supply. Holy crap, that's high. That's pretty high. That's hilarious. Wow. That's that big number. They're gonna. If you want to talk about or answer questions, are they gonna put you on medication for it, or are they just asking you for lifestyle changes? You don't need to answer that. Only answer if you feel comfy answering that. Hi, Webble. How are yous? Now, today's been a day, hasn't it? Like, holy crap! Like Cookie is most of the way to her goal already. I think the name change processed already. I'm familiar. I believe my mom takes that for hers, or at least she did at one point. I know I need to be careful because if my weight gets out of control, I'm gonna end up in the same camp. That's why I've tried to not go too hard in on it. Her mood model is cute. Also, fun story, Rebel. I added some new redeems to my channel points. The sexy mode toggle, I actually have the model that Cookie and Noelle use. Obviously, I don't need it as my main model because I have a customized model, but that model is just so good. I wanted to play around with it for funsies and potentially gift it to one of my remaining romantic partners. If she decides to get back into streaming again. But that model is really good. It's really fun to play with. Admittedly, I couldn't help, but I checked how many rewards points I had on my credit card, and I was like, I'ma just grab this. But her new model is really cute. I was like, I could only take occasional peeks since I was at work all day. But it is really... well, I'ma just grab this. I mean, between her using it and Noelle using that model, I was like, I gotta get my hands on this. Just to play around with. And just like, I literally was like, I know I got this with the idea of playing around with it and gifting it to a romantic partner, but I could use this for my own purposes too. So yeah, that's what the sexy mode channel point redeem does, is it turns me into that model for 5 minutes. Don't let it be said that we don't have a little bit of fun around here. But seeing stuff like that is actually kind of exciting. Like it's never been easier to get into VTubing for those who are interested in taking part, and it's actually like kind of exciting. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, the easier it is to get into it, that means that there's more people streaming, which means you're competing with more people if you're trying to, like, monetize. But if you're literally just doing it for funsies, it's never been easier to get into it. And I'm honestly happy about that. Like, I like seeing stuff like this. Like, I like the barrier to entry being lowered. I don't know if that attitude, Jeff. I mean, it's a matter of finding the right times. I mean, a lot of people that I know, like, started out as streaming to their friends, and the streaming for their friends just happened to make the algorithm happy enough for them to earn affiliate, and then their channel just started showing up elsewhere. Hi, Dan. And a couple of good raids and stuff later, and like you can grow from just starting out as a hobbyist streaming to your friends. So don't count yourself out until you try. Admittedly, part of how I get as much attention as I do. Oh dear. Why did I know that this was gonna get used right away? Like, where did my abs go? My beautiful abs, they're gone. Why are my boobs big? Heck. Yeah, go figure. Go. They're gone. My muscles are gone. Why am I sexy? Why am I so sexy? Well, I guess we're rolling. I guess we're doing this for the next few minutes, aren't we? Honestly, thank you, Rockwell. I did put time and effort into this, so I'm glad at least somebody did the redeem once. Oh, I know, but my abs are gone though. It's like somehow my abs got replaced with boobies, and they jiggle way more than the other ones do. It feels weird. And I'm still not allowed to deny, so yes, of course I'm adorable. Why wouldn't I be adorable? I'm always adorable. Always. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. Well, yeah, I of course I had to procure this model, because of course I did. I mean, it's still gotta be Twitch safe, Jeff. I'm not gonna like be like, hey guys, check this out, boobies. Like, not like that. Although it is strangely not difficult to mod this model to do that. You shouldn't do that. I'm pretty sure that Twin Tails explicitly says don't do that. But yeah. Don't. I mean, like I said, it's like, what am I gonna do on Twitch? I definitely had I had a little bit of fun with this one. That's just a little bit of little bit of fun working on this for y'all. Like I said, I was originally gonna name this Bimbo Mode, but apparently Twitch no likey. At least I keep the floofy tail. If my tail disappeared, I would be like, no! Actually, now that I think about it, the Amori model doesn't have a tail on it. I haven't set up the head pat redeems for the other models yet. I'll pretend that it's happening. Yay, head pats. So yeah, the bonk and head pat redeems don't work when currently don't work on the other models. I'll fix that at some point. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think anyone was gonna redeem it right away. Again, I'm glad somebody did. It makes it feel like it was worth the effort. Well, sometimes you just gotta, if you get knocked off the horse, get knocked off the bull, sometimes you just gotta be like, stand back up, dust yourself off, and get back on that horse. Get back on that bull. Show that horse who's in charge. Show that bull that you can grab life by the horns and kick its ass. So, I mean, sometimes it be that way. It's like, sometimes you have a stream and, you know, sometimes the viewer count is a goose egg and you're just like, aww. I mean, even I have nights where it's like, the only person who's watching is me, but you know what? I still keep acting like I have a massive group of lurkers. Like, nope, and hey, oh hey, I queued it up so that the head pats actually still happen on when I get back to this. Yay! Okay, that's good to know that the head pats will still process when it switches back. I wasn't sure about that. Yeah, exactly. Listen to Rebel. Like, sometimes we start out our streams and we're just streaming to a party of one. Like, I have been at this now for... Oh, let's see, what's, So, I have had a Twitch account and have been streaming now for, off and on, for over 13 years. I didn't hit affiliate until about a year ago. I think that I need to make some adjustments to the commands. Because I think what's happening is whenever one of the model redeems is procced, it holds everything else off until it's done, which is great for some things, but not great for others. I should be able to fix that. Actually, give me a second. Yeah, let's make those two. No, wait, I don't want to do that. And let's edit this one. I never had any redeems that actually, like, took time before, so I never really was an issue. But, excuse me. Excuse me again. Let me mute my mic. Sorry about that. I never had a redeem that actually had a time component to it before, like that, in that manner. So to answer to the response of that is either delayed or not used. So it was delayed. I know why it was delayed, and it shouldn't happen again. I changed the setting that affected that, It just simply never came up before until now. Or how there's always scuff at a VTuber stream whenever somebody makes a change. And let me very much that hydrate. That will help with the coughing. That and pop in another cough drop. What is a stream without scuff? Answer? Yeah, probably a flesh tuber stream. Those guys never seem to have problems. That just seems to be unique to us. Unique to the VTubers. VTubers now featuring more scuff. Yay! No. No yay. That is not a yay. The yay goes away for that. Rawr. Always. always something in the VTuber space. Always. But yes, don't be discouraged if you're streaming to a party of one. Everybody who started streaming to a party of one at some point. Like again, I was at this for 13 years. And it wasn't until the 12-year mark where I actually got traction. If I gave up after year 5, I wouldn't be here where I am right now. I mean, granted, I kind of didn't stream super much over a lot of that time span. I didn't start streaming more until the last few years. I was kind of encouraged by other VTubers that I was following. I was like, you know what? Let's jump into it. You should definitely take care of yourself first. That's definitely something that you should invest in. Yeah, you don't want to have any kind of you don't want to put yourself in a position where you have some kind of meltdown or something on a stream. So definitely do self-care first. Streaming's not going anywhere. I'm pretty sure as an entertainment medium, this isn't going anywhere anytime soon. There's a lot of people who do it. There's a lot of people who watch it. There's a lot of people who financially support it through watching it or subbing or otherwise doing donos that put money into the ecosystem. So it's not going anywhere. Take care of yourself first. Streaming is not going to go anywhere. I don't see this dying as a medium anytime soon. And then when you're better, then you can come on in and have at it and see how long it takes to build up. I mean, I know a lot of how I started taking off was just participating in other VTuber communities. And I mean, we all promote each other, ultimately. If I didn't join Shinon server, if I didn't join in community, if I didn't join Adi's community, if I didn't join Violet's community, if I didn't join Noel's community, if I didn't join Loki's community, it's a good deal of you, I met through one of those communities. I met Rebel through Violet's community. Jath, I met you through Adi's community. I met Spoosy through Loki's community. Yes, don't do stupid things with sharp objects. That's no bueno. Don't do that. Last thing you want to do is end up cutting a support beam out of your house or something. Those are important. Your house needs those. So make sure to hold on to those. Also, just swinging around large, heavy, sharp objects in general is bad. Not to mention, you don't want to confuse Dottie. I don't think she wants to see swinging around a giant chunk of metal needlessly either. You're having another cough drop out of this thing. How many of these cough drops have I gone through? This was an 80 pack. It's almost empty. I mean, we're gonna meet IRL again, and once things start calm down at work. There's only a couple more weeks of my job being, like, super sucky. Like, after April 1st, my job starts to slow down again. Ish. There's, like, a little blip of, like, us having to do a bunch of stuff. But it's, like, less the store's busy and just more, like, we're busy, like, putting things back together after the busy season. But, like, joining other people's communities and putting yourself out there, like, is a good way to, like, put yourself in front of more people. And plus, like, in order for people to watch you, you have to be doing the thing in the first place. Like, if you're not making content, well, nobody's watching you. Like, you're doing if you put nothing out there, there's nothing for people to watch. You gotta make the content, put it out there, and promote it, and see what goes. Yeah, I met TNT through Loki's community. That's how I met TNT, Bethany, Natsuru, Ixie. I met all of them through Loki's community. Loki's nice, girly. So, put yourself out there, make content, and don't get discouraged by metrics. Unless you're approaching it with the goal of making it a job, and don't do that. That's a bad idea. Approach it as a hobbyist. If you happen to make money off of it later, then cool. If not, drive yourself bonkers. Approach it as a hobbyist. Make it something you do for funsies. Put it out there. Put the content out there. And let the people come to it. And just be patient. Like, don't stop making content just because you got one viewer constantly. Because if you're not streaming, you know how many viewers you have when you're not streaming? 0. That number will never go up unless you make content for people to consume. Yeah, kind of like fishing, honestly. Just throw it out there and see who bites. If you don't put any bait on the line, you're not gonna get anybody, you know? Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Like, do not get discouraged by metrics. Don't let the metrics dictate what you do. Like, if you're doing this from a hobbyist perspective, you're doing this for fun, fuck the metrics. Have fun with it. Like, most people aren't gonna jump into streaming and try to make it their jobs. You know? And truth be told, if most people tried to do that, I mean, there's only so many viewers out there, you know? Like, not everybody can pull in numbers like, pull in like thousands of viewers. If everyone, like, there aren't that many people for everybody to do that. That is just the way of the world. There is a literal cap on the number of viewers that there are. So, getting upsetty that you don't have, like, 100 viewers is not healthy. Now then, let's do some housing stuff. Something that is healthy. And boing. course, it's gonna be comical because the next time the model redeems, remember where I positioned the models last, and I positioned all of them last in the gaming position. So if somebody redeems sexy mode, it's gonna show up in the chatting position. It's an easy enough fix, it's just kind of funny. Actually, I could fix that. Yeah, I can fix that. Why don't I fix that? I'm smart. Thinking of issues and problems and fixing them on the fly. That's how you know. Blah, blah, blah. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Yeah, let's just edit all of these real quick. I don't know why I didn't think to do that before. We will, Jeff. We will meet again, don't worry. I said, it's just my life has just been chaos lately. Okay, that should be fixed. That it does. Yeah, that should work just fine. I'll probably test to make sure that actually works off stream at some point. Unless somebody redeems it again, in which case we'll figure it out on the fly. And let's add to this one. And let's add to this one. And one more fix, and then I actually can start gaming. Love just figuring this stuff out on the fly. Da, 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 da. Okay, assuming I didn't screw those up, those should all be fixed now. In theory. In practice, we'll see. Let's get into it. And also play around, like if you want to get into VTubing, like use free or cheap models in the beginning. Like, feel it out. And make sure that you're comfy with it. Because the last thing you want to do is spend a bunch of money on a model and then be like, I don't actually feel the VTubing thing. Bands in the garden. Good morning. I am writing you on a matter of great importance. You see, I am needing to change my stream topic. That's what I am needing to do. Category. Had another bad cough there. I am so done with all these coughs. Like, you have no idea how much it's been driving me insane. That's how I like to think of it, Jath. Never gone if you remembered. You see, I'm an old lady in need, and I need your help. My husband and I left the house for 2 months. We had a great time in the sanatorium. Unfortunately, during that time, some shady company visited our garden a couple of times. They made a terrible mess. Those vandals left cans and bottles all around our backyard. Also, these horrible scribbles on the walls. I cannot stand them. And if all this wasn't bad enough, our crops were eaten out. Ayo? We're eaten out. It feels so sad to look at my little vegetable garden now. The nettles themselves have remained. Luckily, they also did not destroy the flower beds. In the first place, you have to take care of the beer cans and mow the lawn. Additionally, I ask you to plant some fruit trees around. Yours faithfully, Hedwig Joyce. Had a great time in the sanatorium. Okay. I'm not gonna touch that one. Nope. Yes, do make sure that you're in a good headspace. Alright, well, let's mow this lawn first. Lawnmower, do your stuff. It's like I'm driving on a giant tree eraser. Or grass eraser. Fortunately, you can't accidentally mow down things that you're not supposed to mow down. Like, all the weeds will die, but I can't, like, accidentally mow the flowers or the bushes or something. Which would be kind of bad if you could. I mean, I guess kind of funny, but kind of bad. Oh dear, I seem to have missed a spot. Like, could you imagine if I was actually running the lawnmower through the bushes like that? What would happen to those poor bushes? They would be very, very, very not healthy looking anymore. Okie dokies, Webble. Have a good rest of your night. I'm guessing night. It could be rest of your day. I don't think I've ever asked what your time zone was. You don't need to tell me, by the way. I will. I will. I don't have enough radius to turn in here. I will try. I will aspire to have all the funsies. As I do. At least the lawnmower kills all the weeds too. Kills weeds dead. Without needing to chemically treat them. Also, I found that cranking up the speed on the lawnmower is a bad idea, because then you can't control it that well. You can't control it with the mouse. It's kind of annoying. I like how me just getting close to the flower bed just nuked the weeds. Some weeds hiding somewhere. But goodness. Does someone have like a kegger here or what? Oh boy, pizza boxes. I've heard that season 2 of the One Piece adaptation is still pretty good. I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure I probably will see it at some point. So much garbage lying around. Like, what the heck happened? Seem to miss a spot with the lawnmower. Well, we can't have that. There, now that I'm gonna have to use the weed whacker. Spoocy! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, and those whose identities lay outside the gender binary, I present to you the real Spoocy. None of that fake Spoocy, only 100% guaranteed real Spoocy around here. I see you indeed have summoned another fox mindstorm. Hiya, Spoocy. I can mostly talk again. Still coughing occasionally. But for the most part, I can talk again. Which, oh my goodness, is so nice to be able to talk again. Yeah, grass-fed premium Spoosy. Hi, TNT. Hey, we're talking that real shit. Oh my. Teehee. Also, I have some fun new channel point redeems. I need to fix something real quick before I continue. Not that button. That button. TNT showers in butter? Is that so? There we go, that's better. But well, I didn't take long for that to get redeemed again, did it? You seem to have made my muscles disappear again. And my boobs have gotten bigger again. It seems to be a recurring thing today. Abs go away, boobies get bigger. Oh my goodness gracious cheesy. Oh, good, your power came back, Jeff. That's good. Marinate, self marinating just in time for the holidays. That sounds delightfully delicious. Hey Spoosy, is it okay if I get a leg? I do like dark meat. After all, dark meat's the best part of the bird. Asking for a friend. Yay! So delicious. There is indeed. Well, Spoosy, do you want your only ones redeemed from your wheel spin? I can do it now. Alright, let me set the timer. Also, good luck anybody asking me a question. Hope you can speak Wan, because that's all you're gonna get out of me. And this is gonna be fun. And wang, 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 wang. Wang, 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 wang. Wang, 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 wang. Wang, wang. Holy crap! That was a thing. Well, now that's over. Hello, everyone from Rico's community. Y'all picked a great time to raid in. I was stuck in only ones mode. I was debating on if I wanted to do the greeting in 1-1 mode or not. It would have been funny. So, for those of you who are new here, and hopefully you're still here, my name is Genichiro. I am half Oni, half White Wolf Tengu, definitely emphasis on the wolf part. And at least for next week, apparently 100% cute. Anyway, we tend to play games from Toho Project every Sunday, Mahjong every Tuesday, and games from the 16-bit era every Friday, and assorted Let's Plays of action, adventure, and random miscellaneous games throughout the rest of the week. If that sounds like fun, go ahead and mash the follow button and become a member of the Oni Tengu Squad. And if not, no worries, no pressure to join. Feel free to just sit back and enjoy the vibes. And if you need to do post-stream care at Rico, sit up, get a nice big stretchy, have a bite to eat, you'll get some eepers. Feel free to do all those important self-care bits, and I will do my best to keep your community entertained. Also, good old Meme Monday. I did yeah, I had fun adding in the new toggles. Admittedly, this is all started because one of the VTubers I follow / one of my friends had picked up this model that was made by same person that made some of Iron Mouse's models, and I was like, I kind of want to play with this model myself. I might try to see if I can get one of my remaining romantic partners into VTubing and show her this model and see if it makes her interested. And I was like, I could do something with this though. And well, here we are. Oh, I'm always ready for the tiles, Spoosy. Always. But yeah, that is probably one of the most chaotic raid entries I've ever had on this channel. That was just too much fun. Also to respond to you, Mindstorm, I handed out you guys diamonds fairly recently. If you are curious. I mean, I would like to hope that my pep talk earlier was somewhat encouraging. I mean, a lot of that pep talk was adapted from similar pep talks that another VTuber has given to others. Like that's something that Hesper's Quest tells people. Like, if you're not putting any content out there, no one's gonna watch you anyway. Like, you're worried about people not watching you, but if you're not putting anything out there, no one's watching you now. So it's like, I imagine Hesper probably does it better. But the point still stands, you know? I mean, anybody can get into it, anybody can do it. Just make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons and don't get discouraged. Metrics aren't everything. Like, who cares about viewer count at the end of the day? It's just a number. But you did it once while I was in 1-1 mode. Oh. Happy New Year? Question mark. If I can't roll this thing out there, then why did it let me put it there? I mean, if someone comes in and, like, says some unpleasant things, just, like, ban them and move on. The trolls only win if you let them. I tend to think that my problem isn't that, yeah. Yeah, like if somebody comes into your chat and like starts saying some nonsense, just like ban them and move on. If you let them get to you, that means you win. That means they win, and that's no bueno. Do not let the trolls win, because screw the trolls, they're bad. I mean, go for it. Whatever suits your personality, like whatever is you, that's the name you should go with. Like go with the name that is you. Okie dokie, Spoosy. Have a good night. Have a good night, TNT. Both of you have a good night. Have a good night and have many, many pleasant dreams that hopefully involve some cute fox girls with big boobies. Granted, that's kind of more my dream, but you know. Oh. I mean, if we're gonna use the word special in regards to me, I would take it on a different context, honestly. Because I am a special little nugget of specialness. Okay, that's done, right? Yes, that's counted as done. Okay, good. Oh, there's multiple regions. So this, I just need to put more lay down some more lawn beds. Okay. Okay, Jath. Have yourself a good night. Get yourself some quality Jather sleeps. So this is a job for the big roll? Yeah, it is. You know what's real when I gotta bring out the big gulp. Let's finish these off with anything medium. Should I do that? Yeah, medium will do it. Medium will do. There we go. Well, that's got grass. And this area we're also doing just grass. Oh, hello there. Bye-bye, garbage. Man, that's a big roll right there. That's a big roll. Now, this is a larger medium. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a. I want to do the whole thing in one go. I need a large. That's when you know.